Hello everyone, I am Tessellating Hexagons, and welcome to the second night of Let's Play NiGHTS Journey of Dreams. We return once again to the Dream Gate. Here's Helen. In the last episode, we defeated the boss of Aquagarden and got a B for it, and we opened this door, by which I mean we brought this door into existence, because we got an idiot. And, that's more or less the story, so let's not waste any more time, because Lord knows I've done plenty of that. Okay. Yeah, no, this is also fine. We shall stand on nothing, and then head into the next main level of the game. Let's we go, amigos. Now, I think I've mentioned already that I do love Helen's levels, and this is no exception. The Dream of Glass, Crystal Castle, it's beautiful. I love this sort of thing. And also, it's got really good music, but then again, this entire game has really good music, so I should just shut up because cutscene is imminent anyway, so the floor is yours, game.
It's so pretty, but it looks so sad too.
Hey Helen, welcome to the world of glass.
Why the funny mask?
Oh, it's nothing. Come on, let's go!
I'd think that everything in a world made of glass would be very fragile.
Didn't I tell you? NiGHTOpia's a world that mirrors the heart of a visitor. That means it was your heart that created this place, Helen.
My heart is fragile?
You!
Knights!
See, Knights, how do you keep letting this happen to you? My goodness. Also, one thing that I haven't actually addressed thus far, but I would like to give due credence to. You know how you can see the door in these cutscenes in the background that leads back to the Garden of Hope? That's Pikmin. The door that leads back to the Dream Gate. You can actually, you can nope out of a level and go back there through that door. That is a thing that you can do. But of course, we're here to explore this new level and have a fantastic time chasing our friends around the world of glass. And honestly, is that just kind of unprecedentedly deep? Like, oh, hey Helen, you have a very fragile heart. Boop. I was gonna say, I thought you could break through these. And I can. I was just a bit slow on the uptake. Come back here, Burb. I would like to steal your face. And by your face, I mean your key. I could have had you by now. And I think you can go under the water here. I don't know. I don't remember whether that's water or glass, because this world does have some tomfuckeries with it that involves space and time and mirrors and illusions, and it's just lovely because, as I've said, I love this sort of thing. Look at how pretty this world is. It's all, yeah, it's gorgeous, and the music is also gorgeous, and these crystals keep growing, and did I invite you to grow? I did not think so. Give me some blue chips just to justify me doing this second lap. Please don't give me another B. I fear that my grades may be slipping. My grades are indeed slipping. Well, that's fine. I got a B on lap 3 of Aquagarden, so yeah. Maybe noticed there was an enemy there that was like a fake Knights, and I forget how they work. Also, that's one thing that I've never, personally acknowledged, but I suppose now would be a good time to. There are those gem things that we passed through, and then they broke a thing open, and oh, this, returning from Soft Museum from the first game, there are mirrors that you can see through, and you need to get a certain number of links, and just, there are references to stuff. There are references to stuff. Also, a maze that you can't see because it's only in a mirror. It's sort of like a throwback to the previous game, as I just explained it. I love it. Just everything here is so elegant and pretty and yeah. Well, sort of trying to look at the background and the foreground at the same time, look in the mirror. I think one day you may not recognize yourself, because clearly this is Lithuania. I don't know, I feel like Lithuania's GDP wouldn't be able to support something as fancy as this, but then again, I don't know. I don't really geopolitics. Something really obvious, base, inaccurate joke about Eurovision. Anyway, we have the key, so I could do some fancy acrobatic shit. You can't even stop me. Look at me swirly wooing my fancitude, and possibly thwacking the microphone with the nunchuck cable in so doing. The autumn leaves, though, they're a really nice touch as well. The world is so fragile and pretty, and yeah, there's Owl down there for some reason. Probably just specifically to explain, hey, Nightopians are a thing that can Nightope. Can you not? That's 2 of those that have fucked into me now, and... Come on. There we go. If I get a B, yeah, it's because of those fake Knights enemies, and like, yeah, so rude. Also a prism. It prismatifies. For some reason I thought it only turned you into 3 copies, it actually turns you into 5. And you can actually lose them by bumping into stuff. So, have a care. Just one care, but have it. Have it profoundly. Where am I going? Where are my legs? Oh, here they are. I found them. I have legs after all. Sort of need to be a bit careful here, because I'm sort of running low on drill dashery. Come on, give me some hoops. I feel like if you're not careful, you can lose this bigness, and I forget how. I don't remember how most of the gimmicks of this level work. Make me big again. Look at me swirling through time and space. I will eat your soul, bird friend. It's like a girlfriend, but bird friend. And the wheel is rumbling like crazy, and I'm not entirely sure why. And another one! Launch me at Burb. Oh, I have the key now. I sort of over-bigged. If that's even... That isn't even. But I was so big, I managed to trumble right through. Can I break this? Can I go in through the bottom? Nope, it just sort of forced me around it. Well, okay. I am taking absolutely no care with these fake Knights enemies who disguise themselves as other things. Can I go under the water? I could have got under the water the entire time. That is a resounding B across the board. I need to be really good at the boss in order to bring that grade up, but you know what? I'll live. My grades will steadily slip over the course of this Let's Play. I feel like the base grade boundary for like you'd need 60,000 to get an A, I feel like. Could be wrong. But anyway. So here we have Boni Bomamba. I'm assuming you pronounce all the letters in her name. Now, the differences between this and the Mission 5 version of this boss are surprisingly subtle, so just keep an eye on every detail and see if you can guess what's going to change. Because there's an obvious thing and a not so obvious thing, and also cats. This boss is cats. I'm okay with this. It's certainly much preferred over the second boss of the male player character from the original game. Anyway, I don't remember... Oh yes, the cats sort of fling themselves at you, but I mean... I'm a cat owner, I'm familiar with this. You need to get them into the holes. I think the way you win is just get all the cats into all the holes, and you sort of need to keep them moving, otherwise they'll stand up and fire themselves at you, and that's not a fantastic time for anyone involved. So yes, I will freely spoil here and now. The hard version of this boss, for one, gets rid of those little walls on the inside of the triangle. So immediately you have to be a lot more precise with how you're moving the table. But also, there's another subtle thing, and yeah, you feel free to keep an eye out for that in due course when it comes time to review this boss later. And by review I mean view a second time, not do an entire Patreon video about. No promises. Okay. Go in the hole. Get into my hole, you feline fuck. Ah, momentum. I feel like there's no way I'm getting a good grade for this, but that's okay. It's Crystal Castle. It's the second level of the game. The game wants to give the impression that it's no longer as easy as you once thought it was to be. Get in the hole. There we go. And for some reason that just blows up the entire table. You know, it's just one of those, just your average day in a cat household. When all the cats hit the floor, the table blows up and you fall into the infinite void, and it's a regular occurrence. Oh! Why do I feel like the grade boundary for an A is 95,000 overall? But still, I got a B for Girania, so I can live with this. Do we have more story? Or do we not? Oh, good! I didn't even realise... Huh. I completely forgot how the 2P mode of this game works. I'm just so... I'm so rememberative of the first game, where... Well, this is true, but we know how this game is formatted, Al, so thank you. In the first game, if you played the first game and tried to select 2P mode 90% of the time, it would just bring up this error message saying, "You haven't met Riala yet." And it's, I don't know, it just has that rhythm to it in my head. Anyway, if I'm remembering the order of operations here correctly, this should be the Link Challenge starring Octopaw. Anyway, you just need to know which character to play as and how many bosses to beat before you can unlock 2-player mode. It's completely arbitrary. It's not arbitrary, but it might as well be. Like, you have to be at a very specific level with a very specific character. Anyway, Octopaw.
Huh? What's Octopaw doing here? Oh well, let's have a little fun, shall we?
You watch, I'll fuck this up royally somehow. But still, only 30, I mean the previous place was 25, so it's a logical progression. I think if you get less than 5, it doesn't count, I want to say. So, thank you, game, for being at least some flavour of generous with my early doors tomfoppery. Tomfoppery? Like Tom Fawkes, but fup. And that is the end of this thought. And the fact that we're doing it in prism mode sort of makes it slightly confusticating. Okay. Doing okay so far, but obviously going into one of those gimmick prisms does kind of slow your ass down, so you need to factor that in. And also, we do have our first failure. I was gonna say, and our second failure as well. Second failure as well, because of the goddamn crystals. Well, excuse me for being out of practice. Are we going to get another B? Or worse, get expelled? Oh good, there was a hot second there where I thought maybe it wasn't going to give that to me. Because the link timer is a little bit difficult to... kind of... It's a bit difficult to kind of. Where... like, sometimes it looks like the time's run out for you to add links to your combo, and then sometimes it... Oh good. Did I fail? My top score was 55. Oh. That's a C. I'm actually going to redo that, but I'll do it in speed up mode so I'm not boring you, but... I'm just saying, sometimes it looks like you have less time than you really do, and sometimes it looks like you have more time than you do. So I'm going to try again, and I'll meet you back at the results screen. A B. Sure, I'll take it. I mean, there is so much shit in this level specifically designed to slow you down or stop you on the spot, like the giant purple crystals just like bumping up out of nowhere, so... yeah, if I could get straight Bs across Crystal Castle, I will be fine. But that does make me even salty about Girania, but you know what? I think I'll live. What say you, Owl? Ho, visitor, here indeed we are. I see. See, I was 100%... well, I wasn't 100% sure of which way round missions 3 and 4 are here, but I do know that one of the two missions is rather time-consuming, and it sounds like that is the next mission, so I'm going to save that for the next episode. For now, I will say that I have been and will continue to be Tessellating Hexagons, and in the next episode, we'll head back to Crystal Castle, we'll go into the Palace of Glass, and we will have a fantastic time. I hope you can join me for that then. See you then. Yeah.